The Celestis. It is a PvP ship. It is not designed for PvE. Do not use it in PvE or you will die. It is a remote sensor dampener cruiser. That is its basis, that is its point, that is its design. Now, what is a remote sensor dampener? Essentially, what it means is when these modules are placed onto an enemy ship, i.e. it is sensor damped, it means that the enemy ship's targeting range is drastically reduced, meaning that if that ship is being orbited at, say, 15 to 30 kilometers by a bunch of ships, and you have a Celestis on field dampening it, it cannot target essentially past 10 kilometers, maybe even down to 5, so it is completely defenseless. Even its drones can basically be rendered inert because there is nothing for it to target, i.e. to tell its drones to attack, and so it's 7.5% bonus to the effectiveness and optimal range. Its shield, armor, and structure essentially go from low to high, having high structure hit points, which is quite interesting in a cruiser, having high structure hit points than the armor. It's got decent ship warp speed, which is actually faster than some destroyers. It's got a maximum target range of 75 kilometers, which is really good. Maximum not target of 8. It's got a decent sensor strength against ECM, 18 points, and it's got a drone capacity of 50 M3, which is actually really, really good because that's basically, I believe, 3 mediums, 2 to 3 mediums, and there's a whole bunch of small drones. Fitting wise, it has the 3 launcher points and the 3 turret points. It doesn't really matter about those because you don't really put weapons on these things. The fits for these are normally the fully fitted out for ECM. It's not really an offensive capability ship, to be honest. So yeah, that's not really a thing, but you can always put them in for defensive capabilities if you wanted to be honest. I have seen these things running around solo PvP, so there are obviously effective fits for these. In terms of skills, you will need to train Galante Destroyer to level 3 and Galante Cruiser to level 3, and require at least Mastery level 3 to 4 to use these things effectively. As we always say in these videos, that Mastery level is not an achievement system. It is just basically a system that's designed to add skills in, making your ship more effective as time goes on with the ship itself. The variations, which we will do videos on in the future, are combat recon ship, the Celestis, and the force recon ship, the Arazu. Industry-wise, it is not as simple as destroyers. The blueprint requires the top 5, which can be found in high security space, from 1.0 down to 0.5. They can be found, but the Sidrian and Meg site is essentially 0.4 null wormholes in low sec, etc. And that being said, 263 and 105 is not going to put you back a lot. However, cruiser BPOs are not cheap, basically. Skins wise, it's okay. It's not bad. There isn't a lot of decent skins for this one, to be honest with you. But as always, if you're not really interested in what the skins are and what they have to offer, you can always use the Paragon Hub with Plex and ISK to make your own sequenced skins for this ship. If you found the video helpful, informative, educational, pretty much anything, then drop a subscribe. See you next time.